like that. And I don't have no problem talking about it because it's real stuff and I had fun. When I was younger, we did a lot of stuff going to them car shows and stuff like that. And it was just like a carnival and it was something to do. You know, kids and the young folks, they just don't know what to do nowadays. They out there, all they want to do is drink and smoke and stuff like that. It's other stuff involved. You know, it's more than drinking and smoking, having sex, and all this kind of stuff. You ain't married, so you don't need to be out there doing all that kind of stuff. You know, you have your fun when you're young, but don't be doing stuff when you getting all these red flags in life. Learn to do things right. Try to have clean fun. Get out there and do some stuff. But we used to have carnivals and all that stuff, so that was different too, because that was in the 70s. Growing up, it was totally different. You could leave your doors unlocked, windows open, and all that kind of stuff. Sleep outside, sleep on the grass, and all that. You could do a lot of stuff back in the day, but nowadays it's different. I know everything is different. But I just thought I could talk about it and wanted to talk about it this morning because, like I say, every day is different. Blessed to be alive. Blessed to be alive and able to do the things that you can do. So I like to, because some people say, oh, how old are you? And grandma and all this kind of stuff. I don't care about that. When you come up with that type of stuff, I know that you got a problem with different things. You don't want to hear things. These are the young people that don't want, and they always in some trouble because they don't listen to older people. But you got to learn to listen, and God will bless you. So I that's why I try to post stuff that's different. I stay involved in the same stuff, try to stay in the same area, posting these cars, the music with the cars. This is the stuff I like. So when people get that energy, they'll feel different about different things. That's the way I did. So I know it's other girls, it's other women out there that like that culture. They like it, but they just, they don't know how to really get into it. But it's a way, it's a style. It's a nice, clean style of life when you into these cars and stuff. You meet a lot of people. Cause I remember, like I say, a lot of stuff I used to see, and it was very fun. It was nice, clean fun. You meet a lot of people when you go into these car shows and stuff, cause they talk about things. They talk about life. And like I say, they didn't put their hard earned money into this stuff, this car culture. They didn't put their life into it. People don't just jump into that. They've been doing this ever since they was a kid, young. Like it started off, like I said, it starts off with the Hot Wheels, Barbie dolls, all that type of stuff. That's where it comes from. You've been doing this stuff. It ain't just started. Why you think they have so much fun with it? But because it's something, it's very creative. When people, that car culture is very creative. Anybody that's into cars and stuff like that, they can see different things. They have a different mindset. It takes you there. That's why it gets attention. I learned that a long time ago when I used to be riding in the car with my dad. People used to look at his car like it was a trophy, and he act like it was a trophy. He didn't want nobody touching his cars and nothing like that. He kept them clean. And you see that. You see a lot of people like that. They keep their house clean. They keep their car clean. They keep their body clean. They keep everything clean. They together. You just notice that. Notice it. Notice it about people. You check out their car, you could tell how their house look. And it ain't all about having money. It's what you like. It's what you want to put together. There's a lot of copycats. They see somebody doing something, they gonna go out and do it. Because they see it looks good. So they get into it. I'm telling you guys, you got to get into that car culture. Start looking at stuff And stop trying to stay drunk and all that, get drunk and smoking weed all the time. Leave that stuff alone. Bring out the real you. Get into, try to be an artist. Be who you are, what's inside you. Forget about all this stuff you seeing. All this evil stuff. That's all it is. And you could tell a lot of them, when they used to be doing these videos, all of those rappers and stuff, when they start off, you could tell when they get money because they'll go and buy a new car because that's what they like. They'll go out there and buy a new car so they can get the girls, because the girls like the cars. Don't fool yourself. The girls like beautiful cars because they're beautiful. The color is just like a fingernail polish color. The makeup, your hair, everything is all involved in its detail. It's all in detail, I'm telling you. So this Michelle with another video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys subscribe. Like I say, every day is different, and you're going to continually see cars on my page because that's who I am. I love cars. I love makeup. I don't put on all my makeup like I used to. I used to wear makeup, but when you pretty, when you cute, you don't need all that. When you get a certain age, I'm in my 60s, okay? And just by people saying grandma and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I'm in my 60s. I could be a grandma, but I ain't your grandma. And I ain't no grandma, okay? So we'll leave it like that. Because when you saying grandma and all that kind of shit, it don't mean shit. It just lowering your ability, your vibration. Okay, this is Michelle with another video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Keep God first. Peace out.